You smart. You very smart. I have so many records that in my drive, trust me, anybody act up, I'll let one go. Today you could have a problem, but guess what? You breathing, you can fix it. I excite my fans. I know they get excited when I drop 2 singles at one time, 2 videos at one time.
Yeah.
It costs money to eat.
Right.
So guess what you gotta do? You gotta get money.
Yeah.
He's an American record producer, DJ, and the king of Snapchat. He was a radio host for a Miami-based radio station and DJ for the hip-hop group Terror Squad. He's currently preparing to release his 9th studio album, Major Key. He's DJ Khaled, and here's my take on his top 10 rules for success. Number 1 is my personal favorite, and make sure to stick around all the way to the end for some special bonus clips.
I have a saying, you know, they kick you when you down, but they want to kick it when you up. You know what I'm saying? And I just believe, like, you know, my whole journey in life is like, I've always been told no, and I always took them no's and turned them to yes, you know what I'm saying? And I always believed in my path and my vision, even though I know you have to go through trials and tribulations in life, but I do know there's sunshine on the other side. You know, I do know there's a goal, there's a victory. You know what I'm saying? Winning ain't easy. Success don't come overnight. This is 25 years of blood, sweat, and tears. You know what I'm saying? Before I got on this show, before I made a #1 record, before Jay-Z became one of my partners. You know what I'm saying? This is like, you know, never surrender, never giving up, never stopping. You know what I'm saying? And some days it was real stormy, and I made it through it, you know? I could have dropped my album anytime. I'm fully loaded. I'm war ready at all times.
Oh, of course.
I have so many records that in my drive, trust me, anybody act up, I'll let one go. Now listen, the reason why I took longer than I usually do, I did it on purpose. I'm tired of dinosaur shit. I'm tired of way people do rollouts and rules and regulations. I never followed a rule and regulation. The door has never been open for me to walk in my whole career. Why I'm gonna follow any type of protocol? I've never was accepted like that. I was determined, passionately ripped doors down, took the hinges off, and put the hinges in the fuckboys' hands when they try to stop DJ Khaled. So what I did was I put out more hit records. I challenged radio. I challenged the game. You smart. You very smart. We the best. You a genius. I appreciate you. You loyal. I changed a lot. You can too. Win, 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 no matter what. Them doors that was closed, I ripped the doors off and took the hinges off. And when I took the hinges off, I put the hinges in the boy's hands. Yeah, in the boy hands. You know, I took the whole door off and the hinges and I put it in the boy's hands. You could put the hinges on their hands too. Never give up, never surrender. Listen, I was having some conversations with my friends. I was like, man, I cried. Now I'm a real person. I ain't got no problem telling you straight up the raw truth. I cried because it was so much joy, meaning as in when I have somebody come up to me and say, yo, you changed my life. You make me feel better. You help me do better in school. You know, I got different things and looking at things and you know, I always tell people, you know what I'm saying, we're all gonna go through storms, because I've been through so many storms, man, that, you know what I mean, that's a whole nother show. You know what I'm saying? But I always knew the sunshine on the other side, and I always try to motivate myself and motivate the people.
Right.
You know what I mean? And I do that through my music. And anytime I ever do an interview, I try to put good energy out. Even if Big Boy or whoever has something to tell me, maybe I don't want to be asked, I'm gonna answer it the right way, because I don't have the problem anybody asking me no question. It's the way that you answer the question.
Yeah.
It's the way that you spread the answer back. Because at the end of the day, I'm a leader.
That's
and,
right.
and I got life. And that's all that matters. And people got to remember, when you have life, you can accomplish anything you want to accomplish.
Man, that's
and that is that. Today you could have a problem, but guess what? You breathing, you can fix it. And you know what I'm saying? It's just real talk.
Yeah.
So that's how I look at things every day. It's not about the industry. It's not about us, how we care, how things get rolled the out. It's about them people in the streets that love our music. It's about exciting them. I excite my fans. I know they get excited when I drop 2 singles at one time, 2 videos at one time, and boom, 2 ads at one time, 2 #1 across the country at one time. And then I tell them the album is coming out. They excited. They ready to hear the body of work. What I'm trying to tell you is, what you want me to do? Drop a single and promote the album for 6 months with a date and drain out and do 100 interviews, and then when the album come out, you're bored? I ain't trying to do that, man. It's called excitement, and that's what the people want, is excitement. And I care about the listeners, the fans, the supporters. I'm grateful. I understand why I'm here. I'm here because of them. I'm rich because of them. I'm on Hot 97 because of them. Remember that. Another one.
You say they a lot. Who is they? What do you mean? Who are they?
Please, Ellen, stay away from them. Stay away from them.
I want to know who they are to stay away from. Who are they?
is the person that told you would never have an Ellen show. Mm-hmm. You know, they is that one person in a room when you get a raise, and that one person in the corner be like, man, I hate that person. You know what I'm saying? They are the people that don't believe in you. You know, that say that you won't succeed. You know what I'm saying? So we stay away from they, and, you know, they never wanted me on the Ellen show, and look at me, I'm on the Ellen show. You know what I'm saying? And this the #1 show. Mama, I made it. I've been blessed with a special energy. You know what I'm saying? So I'm getting a lot of movie situations, a lot of commercial situations, but I only want to do things that I love to do and that is organic to me because, you know what I mean? I want it to be the way I love my music.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? When I make music, you know, if you notice that all my records is something that I really do and I really live and I really love it. You know what I'm saying? And I don't mind bringing a vibe to it. Every artist have a vision of how they want to promote their music, present their music. Like I just explained to you how I wanted to introduce my album. Every artist have a different vision. Kanye West has a weird, special way of vision of dropping it. And when I say weird, I don't mean disrespectful.
Just different.
I'm talking about different, and that's the word I'm using. And I love it. Kanye, one of my favorite artists. Jay-Z got a special way of dropping his music. Drake got a special way of dropping his music. Rose, we all do. Everybody has a way, and I think music is a feeling. You wake up in the morning, sometimes you change the rollout that you plan. I know I have. You know what I'm saying? I was gonna drop my album last year at this time. I stopped myself like, nah, that's the trick. That's what I'm supposed to do of the industry rules. Nah, I ain't doing that. I'm giving my fans more music. And if I gotta make them wait, I promise you the wait was worth it. You see what I'm saying? Now, when you drop something and they expect something to drop and you drop something later, it shuts all the talk down because it was worth it. It's called quality music, my brother.
What's the key to having a successful label in a competitive business like this?
Caring for the hip hop culture, caring for your artists, caring about the sound, caring about the way things are marketed, caring. You have to care for what you put out there. I'm gonna go hard no matter what because I gotta feed my family.
Yeah.
And I gotta feed myself. And if you notice on my Snap, I'm trying to make it super clear. When I get something to eat, it costs money to eat.
Right.
Like you gotta pay the bill. Like if it's a cheeseburger, it's $5, it's $5. If it's a filet mignon, it's $35. You know, God forbid you want a lobster.
Right.
It's $45. Like, and this is food, guess what? And I try to tell the young world, I don't know why they're not telling them.
Yeah.
It costs money to eat.
Right.
So guess what you gotta do? You gotta get money.
Yeah.
See, you know, it makes me mad that people try to discourage people from getting money. Like it's a problem. I didn't create the system.
Right.
I mean, if it was free, I would thank you. You know what I'm saying? And then, so what I'm trying to say is we have to hustle. We have to get money. Like, you know, teach the young world, work hard, strive hard. It's okay. I remember when I was young, they told me, Khaled, you only gonna get a Hyundai. So I went and bought a Phantom.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
So
you know what I'm trying to tell you? Like, that's what I'm saying. If you want to wear a dope sneaker, what's wrong with wearing a dope sneaker? Oh, it costs money? Okay.
Right.
Great. Work hard. Like, what's
But
the
they don't
problem?
want us to wear dope sneakers.
Nah.
They don't. That's the major key. They don't want us to. So I'm letting you know straight up. They don't want Big Boy to have the #1 morning show in the country.
God damn it.
You know what I'm saying? But guess what? We got the #1 show in the country.
Say that.
Thank you so much for watching. I made this video because Scott McKenzie asked me to. So if there's a famous entrepreneur you want me to profile next, leave it in the comments below and I'll see what I can do. I'd also love to know which of DJ Khaled's top 10 rules had the biggest impact on you and why. Leave it in the comments and I will join in the discussion. Finally, I want to give a quick shout out to Sandra Alota. Sandra is my assistant. Sandra, thank you so much for buying a copy of my book. It means a lot to me. For your chance at a shout out in a future video, make sure to pick up a copy of the book and then email in your receipt so we can keep track of you. Thank you so much for watching. Continue to believe, or whatever your one word is, and I'll see you soon.
Anytime I call Meek for a record, it's done right away. You know what I'm saying? I never had a situation where it wasn't. And if it wasn't done right away, ain't no problem. You know what I'm saying? It'll get done later. And if it don't want to get it done, it's still cool. You know what I'm saying? I respect people's vibes, energy, and that's why people respect DJ Khaled. I wouldn't be who I am if I was just...
I need this, I need this,
yeah,
I need...
It's not about I need. It's called, don't get it twisted. If I call you and I ask you to get on a record, that might help you.
Evidence suggests it does.
No,
Those records have helped a lot of people.
No, and the same way that it helps me.
Right.
It depends on what situation. And that's why I always look at every opportunity presented to me. I always overthink the opportunity in a good way because it's an opportunity. And I never want to mess up an opportunity. Like, for instance, I got an opportunity to come in this morning show. For me not to come over here, that's why I told you, that'd be crazy if I don't show up. Or, you know, if they wanted me up here and I don't come and I can make it that day, I gotta come because it's an opportunity and it's a platform that y'all giving me to play my music, to promote my album, and to have fun. You know what I'm saying? And for the listeners to see another side of Khaled they've never seen. I got this thing I ain't never gonna stop. You know what I'm saying?
Man.
You know, when I was on your show, like, I'm not stopping. You know,
man.
if you think you stopping me, it's not happening.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I'm turning up. I'm going hard. And you know, I just been putting my music out consistently, but at the same time, if you notice from I Changed a Lot, I've been letting the fans to get to know me more.
Yeah, man.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, if it's me being in the gym, if it's me eating certain type of foods or a vibe, and then Snapchat, my people's always say, Cal, you need to get on Snap. And in December, I'm always on the road from like January all the way to November, like just hustling back and forth because, you know, we in the game.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
man.
So we got to move. So in December, you know, I take my time just to chill, be home with the family, and do the, you know, Christmas thing, and Thanksgiving, November, you know what I'm saying? My birthday's at the time. So I'm just chilling at the crib, and I'm just like chilling, like, you know, white tee, Jordan shorts.
Go ahead
You know
now.
what I'm saying? Flip-flops.
Yes.
You know, vibing. So I get on the Snap, and, you know, I really water my plants every day. You know what I'm saying? I really use Dove. I really use Dove and cocoa butter. So I'm just, you know, was like, you know what I mean? Ain't nobody at my house. I'm by myself. I'm like, let me just vibe with my Snap. Not knowing that it's going to explode and inspire the world.
did.
But what most importantly, I felt like they got to know me personally. You know what I'm saying? So when if you really know DJ Khaled, I've always said, you know, embrace the success or ride with me through the journey of success. And this the key, major key. I've always been like that. I've always warned people about they.
Right,
they don't
right,
want
right.
us to win.
Right.
You think they want me on Big Boy's show?
Right.
Of course they do.
Do you think that they want you here?
That's what I say. So what I'm gonna do is be on Big Boy's show.
right.
You know what I'm saying? And that's the truth. You know what I'm saying? It's like, you know, they kick you when you down,
That's right.
and they want to kick it with you when you up.
Go ahead.
You know what I'm saying? No, I'm just keeping it one. You know what I'm saying? I'm just keeping it 100, man. You know what I'm saying?
Man.
So the fans, you know what I mean? I've always had amazing fans, and they always been loyal, and they always rode for me. They never said winning was easy. Some people can't handle success. I can. I know what it comes with. Some people can't handle it. I can. The key to more success is using the right soap. I only use Dove soap. Trust me. The ladies always say, Cal, you smell good. I use no cologne. Cocoa butter is the key. Cocoa butter is the key. Best deodorant in the world. All the other stuff is garbage, man. Use Dove deodorant. It's a vibe. It's so important for the culture. They will try to close the door on you. Just open it. Just open it. We don't see them. We will never stop. Another one. Another one. Another one. Another one. They look at my eyes, and the ladies look at my eyes. They love it. I love it. Beautiful day. Every chance I get, I water the plants. Lion, king of the jungle. I was went inside the movement original, stolen up movement original. Right. I was went inside the big drum original, Don original, Don Gargon, DJ Khaled inside the building. This is what I love doing, watering my plants. It's relaxing. It's blessings. It's part of my success. Trust me. With the blood clot, ayo, just school man with the bum buck, ayo, just school man with the buck, ayo, just school man. Not just a music mogul, but soon to be the biggest mogul ever. I'm thinking more businesses, more real estate, more finger lickings, more headphones, more merchandising, buying hotels, more land, doing TV, television, movies, films. I'm talking about films like Joe Pesci, the heights of Joe Pesci, Denzel Washington, Robert DeNiro. We talking that talk. She loved them snug. It got real. Another roadblock. We will overcome it though. In life there will be roadblocks. On my last snap, that's what you call a roadblock. But we will overcome it. I'm not understanding what's going on right now. You see what's about to go down? Do you see what's about to go down? Do you see what's about to happen? Do you see the BMI boss, Catherine Bruton in the building for Thanksgiving and my birthday? The BMI boss. If you Arabic, you know what this is. Look at this. Look at this. This part two. You see what's going on. You see what's... If you Arabic, you know what this is. Look at this. Look at this. This part two. You see what's going on. You see what's... I gotta do this again. I gotta do this again so you understand what's going on. So you understand and understand what's going on. Give thanks to the Most High. Do you see the dessert? You think it's a game, huh? And this chinafa, you don't know about that. You think it's a game. We got more. Bless up. Don't play yourself. We the best. Another one. Happy birthday, Khaled. God bless. My brother Chris Smokes brought me an autographed signed Jordan Sports Illustrate cover, framed up. Smokes, I love you, man. Bless up all massive. Original DJ Khaled, original Don Gargon. The bumbuckler boy that I'm talking about. The bumbuckler, man, a bumbuckler bud.
So let me give you the one word secret to happiness. One word. This is all you need to be happy.
It's the most important word ever.
If you had to think of one word that's most important to you or that sums you up or that would be kind of like a little beacon.
Hey Believe Nation, if you want to know what the most important one word is for Tony Robbins, Gary Vaynerchuk, Oprah Winfrey, will.i.am, and Howard Schultz, I have a very special secret video for you. Check the description for details.